Hey guys, so today I want to compare my Samsung Galaxy S4 and Android 4.3 here, the latest edition here of Android that you can get now. It's the Google Edition software that you can now get on your Snapdragon S4 if you do have the GTI 9505 edition of the Galaxy S4. You can also install the Go edition for the HTC One also, but I haven't done so at the moment because I want to compare it against HTC's software here, which is having their own Sense UI with the blink feed over here and some other features. So we'll be going over these two a little bit here in this video. We'll not be going to be going over super much specific apps, and then also I might install the Google edition for the HTC One. Really fun to compare those two devices and see how they stack up, because this is the latest version of Android, as I said. If you go into the settings area, the stock Android here, you can see here that it's the latest good stuffs, which is very nice. And then of course we do have the HTC One here, which is having the software here of only Android 4.1 Jelly Bean. I'm not sure when they will be getting Android 4.2. See here, I'm just gonna do a quick little check. I'm pretty sure it's not available. It should not be available. Yeah, your phone is up to date. One thing I do really want to see in the next HTC update is at least some toggles here when you swipe down. You only have a power saver over here, which of course is good to have though, but you don't have any quick toggles. And when you go swipe down here on the stock Android on the S4, of course when you use two fingers here, you can quickly go over here and we have some quick toggles here, like Netgear toggle, brightness, settings. Yeah, but we don't have an option, or we don't have super many toggles. You actually do get more toggles in the Xperia Z and the Samsung Galaxy S4 stock farmer with TouchWiz, and then you get super many toggles when you go down like that. When we are here on lock screens on both devices, or go to the lock screen over here, we can see one difference here, and that is that you can have lock screen widgets here on the S4. You can see here we can quickly launch the camera. Oh well, that sucked. Did suck. So you can quickly launch that, and then of course we also have some more things we can do here. Like when we tap in here, we can add even more widgets to our lock screen. And also what you can see that we do get on the lock screen here is just a quick little cool way here to unlock the device. But of course this is the Go edition, so it's a little bit different. It's probably will be the same on the HTC One once you install it, but something here is a little bit different here on the HTC One. Is you do have actually 4 different shortcuts here, so you can quickly launch 4 apps, and then you have the clock. You can unlock it just like so. That's about it. So very simple UI over here. Of course, HTC with Sense here install get this blink feed feature, which you can't actually remove. You can see here that it will show you the latest feed here of news from different news sources that you can pick for yourself. So you can see I have tech news here, and then of course you can also add your Facebook here, so it will show your Facebook friends the latest status updates and things. You can see here very quickly we can go into an article here and go back. The only bad thing though I think is that they're forcing you this upon you, so if you don't want it, well you can't kind of remove it, which is a little bit annoying. You can also see one cool thing here with the Galaxy S4, the Google edition here, is that when I'm changing pages, you can see that Google search is always following along, even though I do change pages down here. And that's very good if you always want to be able to use search and always have it up there at the top. It's extremely cool over there. Of course, when we tap in the middle here, we both on these two phones, we do get a grid here of the apps. And on the HTC One with Sense, I have to swipe a little bit here, up and down. Here it's a little bit more smooth on the Google edition, extremely smooth actually to go between the apps. And you can see here's a grid of 3x4, where here you get kind of like a grid of 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 by 5 grid. So 3 by 4 versus 4 by 5. It's way more apps that you can see here, and way more quicker to go between the pages. Here you have to use a little scroll to go up and down, and then also we do have the widget page here, of course. In the Google edition, of course, you can add your own widgets and download more apps. If you want to see your apps here, or widgets that you can get on the HTC One with Sense, you have to kind of do it like that, I think. And then you do have your home screens here, where I'm pretty sure you can add more home screens to the stock version here of Android that I do get here on the S4 with the wonderful blue theme here. But you can see here we have the widgets and apps that we can quickly just add to our pages. Of course, here you use drag and drop, and quite simple and basic. And let's see here if we can also check out the multitasking. So multitasking on the HTC, or wait a sec, let's start off by going down like this. You can see you both have a very familiar clean UI theme here, but you don't get any quick toggles. You can see when I click on this button here, you do get some quick toggles in Android 4.3 here on the Google edition, but I would love to see more. I think it's way less, or that it should be way more, because quick toggles is such a good way to quickly enable and disable stuff. On the HTC One, you use the one tap there and you goes just to the settings area, but no quick toggles in there. There may be a third-party app that will do that for you, definitely. If you check out now multitasking on the HTC One, you have to double tap down here, and you get a pretty big grid here of 3 different rows, so you can see like 9 apps that you have open up at the same time. Here, let's see here, you double tap here, of course. You can see that here you also get a grid here, but you can't see as many apps as you can in the HTC One. One thing I think is bad with both these two UIs is that there's no button to quickly close everything. That was a feature that was available, or that is available in the stock version for the normal Samsung Galaxy S4 that's coming with TouchWiz. You just have one button there to close all the apps that is running at the same time, which is extremely useful. Of course, HTC, if you're running Sense here, they will bring you this camera app with this Zoe feature, which let's say you take pictures during a whole day, it could make a movie out of that, which is a little bit cool. You can of course remove pictures you don't want to have in that movie, and it will automatically make a movie out of it. So it's pretty cool. I think still like probably a gimmick feature for majority of people. So I might, as I said, go over separate apps, definitely. Some good things here with the stock version of Android that we do get in the Google edition is that, like the browser that we do get, the Google Chrome browser, of course, that's just the browser that you can just download on top of Sense. And the Google Chrome browser is definitely a browser that I use on a daily basis with Android. That is my favorite browser, and I love it. It's the best. And also, as I said, there's Google Edition out for the HTC One, and I definitely might check it out. This is a quick little first sneak peek look here, and definitely like separate browser test videos and maybe like benchmark videos. Of course, that is something that I can experiment with more. This is the new app though for the camera in Android 4.3. At least I think it's a pretty new update here. See, of course, you can change modes here to panorama mode, make these super big pictures here with the photosphere, which I had maybe got over in another video. Pretty cool UI here when you just hold in here on the screen. Let's see here, picture size, flash mode, exposure. Let's go back to the normal exposure mode there that we had. I definitely need to go over the camera and different apps. You can see here that quickly when I want to go over to other apps or the pictures I did take, I can just quickly go here in the UI. So as I said, there's a lot of things to go over. There's a lot of good stuff. Let's also just quickly here check out some of the good things that we do get here, like the wallpapers. I know I love wallpapers. I love it. It's great. It's awesome. Let's see here if we can go down. Display, because I think if a phone doesn't come with nice wallpapers, there's something that seriously is wrong. Okay, that wasn't under the display. Personalize, of course. So we do have wallpapers here, live wallpapers on both devices. So this is a slideshow of your pictures if you want, a weather. This old Nexus one, which is a little bit boring water one. Lava flow, a little bit cool. I don't like the spectrum though. They do have the same bubbles. The face beam that you do get here also in the stock version of Android. Of course, you can download more from the Play Store, which is of course very easy. And of course, you can see here that we kind of get this kind of blue theme here with the stock version of Android, which is yeah. You might like it, you might hate it. But if I do download the Google edition on the HTC One, then that's going to be extremely nice. So quickly a video here. Tell me in the comments down below if you want to see any specific. This was just a main quick look here. Both are amazing smartphones, and there's just too hard to go over every single update here in both or in just one single video, not knowing what people want to see, probably gaming videos and stuff. Of course, voice assistant is very nice here with Google, that they have Google Now, which of course is available on both devices with this search widget up here at the top. What is 2 plus 2?
The answer is 4.
Way to go. Okay, people in the comments are gonna hate now and say that the S4 sucks because it was wrong there. It was wrong. So tell me in the comment section down below if you want to see anything specific, or I'll see you all in the next video hopefully. And happy new week. It's Monday today. It's work day. It's coffee day. Peace out.